Iran remain high as President Trump gives new details on why he called off a military strike just minutes before it was scheduled to launch. Top House Democrats who have criticized the president in the past praised the move. President Trump is giving more details on why he called off a retaliatory airstrike against Iranian air defenses in an interview with NBC News Meet the Press.
They shot down an unmanned drone, plane, whatever you want to call it, and here we are sitting with 150 dead people. That would have taken place probably within a half an hour after I said go ahead, and I didn't like it. I didn't think it was proportionate.
Frequent critic of President Trump, Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff defended the measured approach.
I don't think the people should be jumping down the president's throat for wanting to think this through and make sure that neither side miscalculate.
So have some House Republicans.
I think that he is utilizing appropriate caution. That doesn't mean that we're going to allow, the activities of Iran to go unanswered.
The Trump administration said Iran shot down a U.S. military drone over international waters, while Iran insists it was in its airspace. Iranian state TV aired video it claims shows debris from the drone recovered in Iran-controlled waters. Several major airlines have altered their flight paths through the region. The Pentagon already announced the deployment of an additional 1,000 U.S. troops to the region after the U.S. blamed Iran for last week's attack on 2 oil tankers. Iranian Americans rallied outside of the State Department and marched to the White House today in support of a regime change in Iran. On Twitter, President Trump threatened additional economic sanctions against Iran. He also said Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. The United Nations Security Council will meet Monday to discuss the situation. New video tonight of high winds in Columbia, Georgia, knocking down a whole string of traffic lights. You can see the video get blurry because of all the wind and rain. The storm left hundreds without power. After a very nice, relatively dry day, we do have a little rain in the area tonight.
Yeah, a few sprinkles out there. Nothing too overly wet for us to be concerned about. Just more showers, things that we don't like to see on radar after such a soggy week. But these showers are going to be working to the east, and we'll look at somewhat drier conditions as we head into early tomorrow morning. But it may be short-lived. There are a few more showers in the forecast for Saturday. Up across the far north, in northern parts of Shelby County into Auglaize County, up I-75 from Watkins into Wapakoneta, there's those light showers. Getting the latest sweeps on Live Doppler 7 for you. More showers in northern Mercer County from Rockford down into Salina. These are very light rain showers, but that's the same area that dealt with that significant flooding just a couple of days ago. Now, these showers are working through, as I told you, at 5 and 6 o'clock. They were going to be on the northern fringe of this cluster of thunderstorms. We call this an MCS. As it was passing to the south, that's where most of the intense thunderstorm activity moved. We just saw some residual showers across the north. That was the first wave. And the way that these clusters work is you have to wait for the first cluster to come on by before you can see the second one developing and where that's going to wind up moving through. And that's exactly what we're going to be dealing with into Saturday. Already you're starting to see those showers and thunderstorms developing with that next cluster of storms. Futurecast will show that once again the main, most intense part of those storms will stay to our south and west. Here's tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We'll have lots of clouds in the area, a few passing sprinkles or a light rain shower south of Dayton. By 11 a.m. there's most of the intense rainfall from Indianapolis into northwestern Kentucky, staying south of the Cincinnati area. We may see a few residual sprinkles around Dayton and southwestward as we head into the early afternoon. But by 5 o'clock we start to dry things out. Good news is where the air show is located up at the airport, that's going to be mainly north. So I suspect that we're going to stay dry all day tomorrow for the air show. That's if nothing changes in the next 12 hours. Then into tomorrow night, we'll have more clearing conditions heading into your Sunday. So specifically for tomorrow, it's not going to be where we should be for temperatures, but it's not that bad. We're up to about 75 degrees for tomorrow afternoon, mainly because we'll see more of that northeasterly wind flow and more cloud cover in place. Then as we get into tomorrow night, we'll see clouds just here and there. It'll stay partly cloudy Saturday night. Sunday morning, this is a little change from what I showed you at 5 and 6 o'clock. We'll start out dry, and it does appear that most of Sunday will stay dry, in fact, as well, with just a few scattered clouds. But these type of systems do change a lot, so make sure you keep checking back this weekend to make sure Sunday stays completely dry if you do have plans, especially if you are headed to the air show on Sunday. Into Sunday evening, still partly cloudy. Then Sunday night, our next round of thunderstorms will move in as we head into your day on Monday. Here is your Sunday forecast. We wake up in the low 60s. We'll get to near 80 degrees at lunchtime, and then highs topping out at 83 on Sunday. But with the humidity rising, your heat index value Sunday afternoon approaching 90 degrees. So it will be quite steamy. If you are out and about on Sunday, just make sure that you're drinking plenty of fluids. On Monday, a few more showers and thunderstorms. We'll get back to the lower 80s. Again, heat index values near 90 degrees. And we will stay mainly dry through the middle part of next week, and steamy as well, with highs in those mid-80s.
Well, dry sounds good. Thanks, McCall. The Clark County Park District recently earned a nice award. It is the National Daughters of the American Revolution Historic Preservation Certificate. This recognizes the district's efforts to preserve the Mad River Gorge Nature Preserve. Tomorrow marks 50 years since a massive fire engulfed this Ohio waterway. How this led to what we now know as the Clean Water Act.
Storm Center 7, the fastest weather alerts to keep you safe.